Rebecca Reynolds is going into her 5th year as a first-grade teacher at Apple Glen Elementary in Bentonville. She says she did her best to time out her pregnancy with her firstborn.
I tried to time it where I'm having babies in the spring or early summer so that I'm only taking off about a month or so, and then the normal school year ends, so I'm not docked as many days.
But everything didn't go as planned the second time around.
With my daughter, I just had her on April 1st. I did not have a full paycheck from about the middle of April to just about a week ago, mid-July.
She's even had to come out of pocket.
I've had hospitalizations, I've had surgeries. By the time I was having my first child, I only had like maybe 6 sick days. I actually ended up having to pay the district for my insurance.
Now for new moms like Reynolds, PTO and time with their newborn won't be an added stress on their pregnancy with a new act that went into law on Tuesday.
I probably reread it like 8 times to make sure I wasn't like hallucinating, because it seems like such a huge deal that they would make this change.
Bentonville Schools says that law requires paid maternity leave for new mothers and paid paternity leave for a father welcoming a foster or adopted child to their family. Parents with a baby born after July 1st can take leave for 12 weeks as long as you apply 30 days before the expected due date.
To me, that sounds like a much easier way to go about getting it than it was before, where you had to set up all these meetings with HR, figure out how many sick days you had so that maybe you could figure out how many days you're going to be docked.
Reynolds says it will make all the difference in her future pregnancies and for her peers.
I do feel like deep down, most moms want at least a few months at home with their newborn to bond. They feel like they're still part of you in those early months. And when you're a working mom, knowing that it's hurting your family to stay home with your baby, even though that's the greatest gift you can give your family, it's just really challenging.
In Bentonville, covering news where you live, Kayla Davis, 5 News.